When people look at Gojo Satoru, they see power. Absolute, unmatched, terrifying. But the deeper you dive into his story, the clearer it becomes. Gojo is not a hero, not a god, not a symbol of hope. He is a tragedy, a man trapped inside the cage of his own strength. This is the story of why Gojo Satoru is the loneliest character in all of anime. Gojo wasn't just born strong, he was born impossible. He arrived with both the six eyes and limitless, something that hadn't happened in centuries. But what looked like a blessing quickly revealed itself as a curse. As a child, adults feared him. Other sorcerers resented him, and the world placed expectations on him that no human being could ever satisfy. Imagine growing up knowing that no one around you can relate to your abilities. No one can stand beside you. No one can truly understand you. Gojo didn't choose to become the strongest. The world forced him into that role. As he grew, Gojo's power reached a level so absurdly high that other sorcerers stopped seeing him as a person. To them, he wasn't a colleague. He wasn't a teammate. He was a weapon, a tool, a failsafe. They called him the strongest, but what they really meant was, we depend on you so we don't have to take responsibility. And the stronger he became, the further he drifted away from everyone else. This is the paradox of Gojo Satoru. The more he can do, the less he belongs to the world of ordinary humans. True loneliness isn't being abandoned. It's standing at a height where no one else can reach you. Gojo has no equal, no rival, no one he can relax around, no one he can trust in battle, no one he can lean on emotionally. Being the strongest means he never feels fear, but it also means he never feels support. Gojo always fights alone, not because he wants to, but because no one else can keep up with him. But once Gojo did have someone who could stand beside him, at least emotionally. That person was Geto Suguru. They were two prodigies, two young geniuses, two partners who truly believed they could change the world. But everything broke when Geto lost faith in humanity. The world of jujutsu sorcery crushed him, and Gojo could only watch. He could defeat Geto physically, but he couldn't save him. That was his first true loss, and it carved a permanent scar into him. Gojo isn't a rebel, he's a reformer. He sees the rot in the jujutsu world, a system built by fearful old men who cling to power, a system that sacrifices children, silences talent, and destroys lives. And Gojo understands a harsh truth. Even with all his power, he can't dismantle a system that refuses to change. So he does the only thing left. He protects the young. He teaches, he shields, he gives chances to people the higher-ups would have thrown away. This is the moment Gojo stops being a weapon and becomes a teacher. Gojo didn't become a teacher out of duty. He became a teacher out of regret. He couldn't save Geto. He couldn't change the past, but he could shape the future. His students are not just sorcerers. They are Gojo's hope. They are the only thing that keeps him grounded, the only thing that makes him feel human. But that also makes him vulnerable. For the first time, he has something to lose. When Gojo was sealed, the world of jujutsu collapsed overnight. Schools fell into chaos. Criminals rose in power. Sorcerers panicked. Hope evaporated instantly. The moment Gojo disappeared, everything fell apart. His existence had become the foundation of the sorcerer world. And without him, there was nothing left to hold it together. His strength wasn't a gift. It was a crutch the entire world depended on. Gojo Satoru is not just a character, he is a symbol of the truth that absolute power doesn't bring happiness. It brings isolation. He is a man who could do anything except share the burden he was born with. This is the tragedy of the strongest and the loneliness of Gojo Satoru. Follow Shonen Senpai Talks. More stories, more depth, more anime.